Hello, guys. Thanks God it's Friday, the return of the comeback of the Marvin Velasquez SongLists Show, Friday edition, actually. And we have a special guest all the way from Scotland. And in just a couple of minutes, ay makakasama po natin siya. All right. And about this COVID-19 here in the Philippines right now, we are returning again and come back again to the alert level number three. For those people who not vaccinated, medyo may a discrepancy dyan, and at the same time to all the 17 years old below. So medyo hindi kayo pwede pumasok ng mall and all that. But the thing is, the boosters already rolling out from town to town. So hope for the best. And by that sense, I can play Beast from Wuhan, a song of hope against COVID-19. And this song, composed by Erasmo Malilin and sung by various artists of Erasmus Star Talents and Entertainment Management. And here we go, The Beast from Wuhan.
Virus from Wuhan that grips the lives of everyone.
This 2020 superbug makes everybody feeling sad.
Life's working and socializing. This awful scourge keeps us worrying.
This killer beast from Wuhan, spreading fears across the land.
Together we fight against this feeling of the world. Together we stand with God's love
Of course, we shall overcome. Ayun. All right. And yes, guys, tonight we have a singer-songwriter all the way from Scotland, United Kingdom. With his name is, of course, I need to look his name. I'm always been forgetful. Um, with Sandy Stewart. His name is Sandy Stewart. He is a singer-songwriter all the way from Scotland. In just a couple of minutes, ay makakasama po natin siya. And, yep, here we go. All right, so I'll be playing the song, of course, my newest song. My newest song entitled Nag-Iba Ka Na, composed by, of course, Port Malinin, the owner of Side Projects Music Production, sung by yours truly, and arranged by Richie Ramos. Nag-Iba Ka Na. Here we go.
Nasaan ang mga halik, yung nag-iinit at nananabik, mistulang ulila akong kumakapit, ikaw pala'y di na pumipikit. Nagsawa marahil ang puso, at sa pagsuyo lagi ka nang lumalayo. Dahil dati-rati tayo'y nasa ulap, ngayon gabi-ulan ang kayakap. Nag-iba na ang ihip ng hangin, nag-iba na ang isip, pati na ang damdamin. Di na tumitibok gaya ng dati. Bakit nga ba nag-iba ka na? Masdan mo, may ka ba sa aking dibdib, at tayo ay nasa panganib. Maligtas pa kaya ang pagmamahalan? Ano nga ba ang tunay na dahilan? Nag-iba na ang ihip ng hangin, nag-iba na ang isip, pati na ang damdamin. Di na tumitibok gaya ng dati. Bakit nga ba nag-iba ka na? Di ba nalago tayo sa isa't isa, na ang pag-ibig ay di magbabago? Nag-iba na ang ihip ng hangin, nag-iba na ang isip,
And that was Nag-iba Ka Na. All right, I need to shout out the lovely people around the world. Okay, all right. Wow, Sandy Stewart, our celebrity guest for tonight. He is a singer-songwriter all the way from Scotland, United Kingdom. Is watching right now, and in just a couple of minutes, ay makakasama po natin siya. And of course, Carol Baxter, and she said, "Hi, Marvin. Thank you so much, Carol, for watching." And the Tina Turner of the Philippines, Jan Mascareñas is watching. Hello, Marvin Velasquez Songlist with a twist. Okay. And Carol Baxter says, "Sounding great. Thank you so much." And Len Bicapulong from Missouri, USA. Thank you so much. And she says, "Hello, lovely people all over the world." And Coach Richard Tubigon Barbadillo says, "Wow, taas." Ano pa yung mataas? Sana lang yung height ko ang tumaas. Thank you so much, Sir Richard. And Ma'am Ina says, "Wow, hugot na hugot yan, bossing." Thank you so much, Ma'am Ina. And Lan Bicapulong says, "Hello, Erasmus Star Talents in Entertainment Management." Thank you so much, Miss Lan from Missouri, USA. And of course, Sandy Stewart says, "Sounds great, Marvin. Thank you so much." And of course, Richard Tubigon Barbadillo says, "Taas." Okay. And Len Bicapulong says, "Hello, Mr. Marvin Velasquez, the Boston Referees of the Philippines." Thank you so much. And Carol Baxter says, "Shared." And the lady V, the international jazz diva from Kobe, Japan says, "Hello, kapatid. Thank you so much. And get well soon, kapatid Vivian." And of course, Miss Len Bicapulong says, "Hello, sis lovely Jam Mascareñas." All right. And of course, Vivian Hernandez says, "Greetings to all from Lady B." And Anthony R. Estelato, he is a singer-songwriter all the way from uh, all right. And Anthony Stellato, or Anthony Stells, he's a singer-songwriter, of course, and he said, "Hey, Marvin Stells from USA, of course, thank you so much." And Sandy Stewart says, "Hi, Carol." And Vivian Hernandez, of course, she put a lot of arigato gozaimasu. Of course, I didn't understand. All right, and Carol Bacher says, "Hi, Sandy." And Sandy Stewart says, "Anthony R. Stellato, hey, Stells." Yes. Anthony Stells used to be my celebrity guest couple of months ago. He was a great singer-songwriter and a prolific musician as well. And Brenda Isaacson, all the way from Pennsylvania, USA, says, "Greeting from Brenda B." Wow. And Miss Jan Mascareñas says, "Hello, Sis Len Bicapulong and Vivian Hernandez, good evening." All right. And Anthony Stells, yo, Sandy. And Freddy Stadocor, the singer-songwriter and multi-awarded musician all the way from Kobe, Japan. He says, "Hello all." Wow, thank you so much, guys. And having said it, of course, I'll be playing "Thank You for the Music" from Vivian Hernandez, or we should say, "Salamat sa musika." Here we go.
Mga kaibigan, kahit tamis ng ating musika, mag-awitan, magsayawan, eto na ang ating musika. Sa musikero, importante ang tono at ritmo, sa bawat himig at tempo, siguradong okay sa mundo. Salamat sa musika, sinisigaw ng damdamin ko. Dahil sa aliw mo, ang buhay ay puno ng pag-asa. Salamat sa musika, buong sanlibutan ay sumikla. Iginuhit ng panahon sa bawat sense, mistulang talasagan na ang Pilipino. Kay galing-galing sa musika, lalo na sa mundo ng pagkanta, ay sadyang likas na talaga. Salamat sa musika, sinisigaw ng damdamin ko. Dahil sa aliw mo, ang buhay ay puno ng pag-asa. Salamat sa musika, buong sanlibutan ay sumigla. Iginuhit ng panahon sa bawat isa at sa ating dalawa. Salamat sa musika, buhay ay sumaya. Salamat sa musika, salamat sa musika, salamat sa musika, buhay ay sumaya. Meduba-duba, pip-pop-pip, meduha, meduba-duba, salamat, salamat sa musika.
Wow! Thank you for the music and the lyrics and music by the famous awardee 2019 Erasmo Rusty Malilin, arranged by PA.Usa and sung by, of course, a good friend of mine all the way from Kobe, Japan, the international jazz diva Vivian Hernandez. Wow, what a nice. All right, guys. Of course, I need to promote our upcoming movie, Money, Money, Money. It's a musical movie, and of course, starring feature artists, of course, the Erasmus Star Talents in Entertainment Management global artist. And this Pera Cuarta Salapi musical movie, composed by the famous awardee 2019 Erasmo Rusty Malini and arranged by Richie Ramos. All right, so watch out for that, and thank you for all the pleasure to all the sponsors. Thank you so much. And what else can I ask for? You guys are so supportive, and who am I anyway to be trusted? I'm just a small time artist here in the Philippines, but then I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful for each and every one of you guys. And of course, I need to play this one from a good friend. Fred is not, of course, song. Here we go. Of course, one of the best songs that we've ever heard. And with this, a husky and a little bit a novelty one and a reggae one, Sandalilan. Here we go.
I open my eyes to see the cold reality. Another day, like yesterday, you are there and I am here alone. If I say it once again, I'm so sorry. Change your mind and forgive. wait, I'm begging you, please don't walk out that door. Thunder, thunder, I'm on my knees, I'm begging, let's make it just like before. Thunder, thunder, baby, wait, I'm begging you, please don't walk out that door. Thunder, I love you.
Wow. Sandali lang. Really nice. And Fred Estedo, of course, says Len Vicapulong with a big smile, and Carol Baxter. Hi, Terry. She said, and Vivian Hernandez says, Len Vicapulong says thank you. And Miss Terry Linder, all the way from California, USA, says hello. Thank you so much, Miss Terry. And Len Vicapulong says, from Missouri, USA, you are welcome, my brother. And Vivian Hernandez says, Brenda Isaacson says, thank you. And Brenda Isaacson says, what a wonderful day, night with Sir Marvin Velasquez SongLists Show and friends. Wow, wow, wow. And Carol Baxter says, great. And Ferris of course says, Brenda Isaacson, thank you, my sister Brenda. And Aris Montero says, great. Thank you so much, Aris. And Ferris of course says, Lan Vicapulong, thank you, my sister. And he added, thank you, Brother Marvin. You're welcome. And Len Vicapulong says, awesome song. Mr. Freddy is not a core. And Brenda Isaacson, all the way from Pennsylvania, USA. Lady V, Freddy is not a core. You both are awesome indeed. Wow. And of course, she added, Brenda said, Sir Marvin, you are the best. The world loves you. Thank you so much for that thoughts, Miss Brenda. And we love you too, of course. And Marvic Villanueva says, hi, Sir Marvin. Hello po. And Vivian Hernandez says, Brenda Isaacson says thank you. And Vivian Hernandez says, thank you, kapatid. And of course, Sandy Stewart put a lot of claps. Of course, he will be gracing our show in just a tiny minutes, guys. He is a singer-songwriter all the way from Scotland, United Kingdom. Sandy Stewart will be our celebrity guest for tonight. And Brenda Isaacson says, bravo. And Carol Baxter says, awesome. And she put a lot of claps. And Freddy Stud, of course, says, hello to all Erasmus stars, artists, and thank you so much. And Miss Carol Baxter says, you're welcome. And Len Vicapulong says, awesome songs, is Lady B. And Vivian Hernandez says, Carol Baxter says, thank you. And Carol Baxter added, sounding great. Thank you so much. And Vivian Hernandez says, Fred is not a core. Hey. And Len Vicapulong says, hello, all my awesome friends in the circle of friends in music. Wow. And of course, we added, okay, Terry Linder says, Carol Baxter, hello. And Sandy Stewart says, Terry Linder. Hi, Terry. And Terry Linder says, Sandy Stewart, hello, Sandy, with heart. All right, so of course I'll be playing the song from. Okay, all right. I need to check first. I just love reading all your comments, and I forgot to navigate my. I forgot to navigate my. Yeah, of course, from the Tina Turner of the Philippines, Miss Jan Mascareñas with her song. Beautiful in pain. Here we go.
This is my love story, a love so full of passion and desire. inside that wants to live in my heart, but strangely enough along the way, my great love became impatient to be free. Beautiful and pain is what my heart dictates. Beautiful and pain is what I feel inside. I let myself move on and believe the time will heal a broken heart that's hurting inside. I'll just close my eyes and think of you. I know a life without you brings emptiness and loneliness. My heart tells me to look out the beauty of my pain. Oh, my life is filled in pain, but somehow I'll just get by. For I know my love for you. For I know my love for you. For I know my love for you will never ever die. So beautiful is pain.
And that was Miss Jan Mascareñas, a teenager of the Philippines. Of course, our celebrity guest is now in the backstage, but in just a tiny minutes, he will be appearing on our show. And of course, before we invite him to the frame, to our frame for tonight, I'll be playing the song from Ma'am Ina, the singing educator of the Philippines, Anghel Ko. Here we go.
Gabi at araw, panaginip ko'y ikaw. Pagkat larawan mo ang lagi kong tanaw. Sa kilos at ngiti mong nakasasabi, ikaw ang lunas at anghel ko sa pag-ibig. Kahit na sinong hadlang, anghel kong tangi. Pagsubok at dusa ay kakayanin ko. Sabihin man nila, baliw ako sa'yo. Basta't ang alam ko, ako'y iyo. Minamahal, mahal kita, anghel kong tunay. Kahit na sinong kahadlang, anghel kong tanging. Pagsubok at dusa ay kakayanin ko. Sabihin man nila, baliw ako sa'yo. Basta't ang alam ko, ako'y iyong nagmahal. Mahal kita, anghel kong tunay. Dalangin ko sa may kapal, kapiling ka. Anghel ko sa ligaya, bigyan mo ng pag-asa. Anghel ko, kailan pa man.
Wow, that was Mom Ina, and of course she says, Mom Ina, hi, beautiful Bejam, and Carol Baxter says, beautiful indeed, and Lambi Kapulong says, awesome songs, this is Jam Escrinas, and Mom Ina and Terry Linder, she says, gorgeous, and Carol Baxter says, great voice, and Brandon Isaac song, Jam is so beautiful, both inside and out. We are so fortunate to have such a wonderful, talented person in our lives. Thank you, Jam, and Miss Vivian Hernandez from Kobe, Japan says, beautiful in and out. Miss Jam Mascareñas, the Tina Turner of the Philippines, and of course, Ferris that of course says, nice, Sis Jam, and Carol Baxter put a lot of claps, and Ga Alvarez put a lot of emoji, and Rhea Alpindo Vitales says, nice song. Thank you so much for watching. And Lambi Kapulong says, lovely song. Sis Mom Ina and Brenda Isaacson, bravo, beautiful ma'am, and Carol Baxter, sounding great, and Vivian Hernandez, nice, Sis Mom Ina. Carol Baxter added bravo, and Mom Ina says, thanks, mga sises. And of course, now we are inviting, and thanks for gracing our show for tonight, a singer-songwriter all the way from Scotland, United Kingdom. We're so honored to have him gracing our show for tonight, and in his hand, of course, afternoon. Let's give it up for Sandy Stewart. Hi, Sandy.
Good afternoon, good evening, Marvin. How are you doing?
Good evening, and in my end, of course, and in your end is, of course, the afternoon there in Scotland.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for that thoughts, and of course, Sandy, please greet our viewers for tonight.
Yeah, hi guys. I've been watching the comments as they come in there. It's great to see you all here, and you know the music's been fantastic up to now, and I think I want to get some of those yellow daisies for my hair that the lady before had on. Look fantastic.
She is the Tina Turner of the Philippines with her song. Yeah,
very good, very good indeed.
Yep, thank you so much. And first and foremost, without further ado, Sandy, of course, we would like to thank you for having you in my show. It's an honor for me to have you. And of course, the people of the world, since we are worldwide, we have all the way from London, from UK, from what we call it this, from Japan, from the USA, and now in Scotland. Of course, the people of the world would like to know, who is Sandy Stewart in the music industry? Just a brief and concise explanation about your music.
Yeah, okay. So I'm a singer-songwriter based in Scotland, just outside Edinburgh, and I really just started writing again at the start of the lockdowns. I had in the 1980s, I was in bands. We had an album released with a group called Studio Wildlife. And we were called Studio Wildlife because we had a recording studio, and every time we went in, we had to clear out the mice and the rats and the cockroaches and all of that. So it was a bit of a strange place. So in that was late 80s, early 90s, and then I took a long break from music and followed a different career path. And then in 2013, I had an issue with my back, and I had to give up the career that I was doing. So yeah, I kind of started to move back into music again. But one of the big things that I try and do is to promote other independent artists. So I am one of the admins at a group on Facebook called Giving Gigs. And we invite people to come along and play sets, to play their own original music or covers. We have theme nights and things. I also run the Sunday Sesh group, which is the same thing. On a Sunday evening, it's on a little holiday break just now. So yeah, my whole thing is about trying to give other people a platform to play music, and to get their music out there, to promote them, to let people listen to some of the fantastic talent that we've got that are not signed to any of the major labels. So yeah, as I say, I started songwriting again just probably before the start of the lockdowns. I'd started a band called Casey and the Runaways, and we were kind of going around the pubs and clubs and that type of thing. And then lockdown happened, so we had to give that up. So I'm now a solo artist, and I predominantly play online. So I play on TikTok, I play on Facebook, I've a YouTube channel. All of my TikTok, my YouTube, my Facebook, it's all Sandy Stewart music. So yeah, it's all online at the moment. I am in the process of recording an EP, which should be out. We're hoping late February that should be out. So yeah, that's Sandy.
Wow, amazing, brilliant. Of course, we would like to greet Nimpa Miranda Rivera from Philippines. He says a blessed morning, evening to everyone. I think she's referring to you. And Len Bicapulong from Missouri, USA says, hello, Mr. Sandy Stewart. Greetings from Missouri, USA. Welcome to Marvin Velasquez SongLists Show. And Miss Cynthia Garcia, she is a TV actress and recording artist here in the Philippines, says, good evening to all. All right. Okay, Sandy. Since after hearing all your brief, history of who are you as a musician, who influenced you to do your music? Was it homegrown talent, or did you gone some trainings, or it's in the bloodlines?
It's not in the bloodlines at all. My grandfather was very musical. He could pick up any instrument and just play it. But other than that, there's nobody else in my family that plays any music at all. Influence wise, yeah, I think it's kind of homegrown. The things that I listened to as a youngster, those things influence me now. So people like Johnny Cash, Jim Reeves, in the early days, and then in the 70s, David Bowie, Pink Floyd. And going into the 80s, I had a lot of respect for, I don't know if you guys would know him, but a guy called Howard Jones. He's a classically trained pianist. And at that time, it was keyboards that I played at the time with the Studio Wildlife project. It was keyboards that I played. I predominantly play guitar now. But I do still play and write on piano as well. It's upstairs in the studio, so I can't play any piano today. But yeah, I've got such a wide taste in music. I love classical music. I love Rachmaninoff and Chopin and people like that. Bach, I absolutely love some of the Bach organ music. So yeah, I try and draw influences from all of these different places, to kind of make my melodies a bit different and my phrasings a bit different. So I don't very often write songs that are just in a normal 4/4, time signature with a normal tempo. I tend to try and steer away from that a bit now, and use more interesting phrasing, for the melodies, and that comes from, directly from people like Roger Waters, of Pink Floyd. Again, David Bowie, fantastic at just saying things in different ways. And I think as musicians, what we do is we kind of put our life out on the tablet for people to look at, because you write about the things that you know. So probably 50% maybe of the songs that I write are directly about things that have gone on with me. And I will, if that's an emotional thing, it can make it a difficult song to sing. There's one, for example, there's a song that I wrote just last year, and it's called "In Your Eyes," and it's about the time when I was watching my father die of lung cancer, and it was just about the emotions and the observations that I made at that time. And it took, he died in 2018, and it took 3 years before I actually put pen to paper, because it needed to come out naturally. If I tried to force it, then it wouldn't have been the song that it's turned into. So yeah, a lot of the writing comes directly from the heart, and other things. Other times I'll see a book title or something like that, and it just sparks something. I'm in a songwriting group called the Jessie's Well Songwriters Club, and they have a monthly challenge where everybody has to write a song with the same title, and that's really good because it lets you see the way other independent artists think about the title. So as an example, one of the titles was Under the Branch. And I really struggled to think about anything other than, a park bench and some leaves and things being under the branch. But the song ended up being about a cowgirl who lived in the 1850s in America during the gold rush era. And she was hung from a tree for killing a guy. She had gone into his house and killed him, and it's just that, and that it's a fictional story. I made it all up. She's completely out of here, but going into coming away from that close emotional mode and going into that telling a story mode, it's quite different. And it's good fun. It's good fun because it makes you kind of come away from the things you would normally do, and try something else. So yeah,
Wow. Lovely. Of course, obviously, you are a prolific singer-songwriter, and at the same time, you are as well as what we call a multi-instrumentalist. And as we are talking a while ago, I think you are performing live for tonight. And
yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
So can you
That's
please
my
give
passion.
us?
Yeah, that's my
Can you?
passion. So yeah, would you like me to play something now?
Yes, sir. All right.
Okay.
So, people of the world, let's give it up for the singer-songwriter and the newly acquainted friend of mine here on Facebook, Sandy Stewart.
Okay, so I'm going to do a cover version just now, and then I'll do a couple of my own songs afterwards. Because what I want to do with my own songs is play you the first song that I wrote and the most recent song that I wrote. So this is an Elton John song, which would normally be played on piano. But let's try it on guitar.
Let's give it up for Sandy Stewart.
She packed my bags last night, pre-flight, 0 hour, 9 a.m. And I'm gonna be home tight by then. I miss the earth so much, I miss my wife. So lonely out in space on such a timeless flight. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man you think I am at home. No, 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 I'm a rocket man. Rocket man, burning on his fuse up here alone. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man you think I am at home. Oh no, 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 I'm a rocket man. Rocket man, burning on his fuse up here alone. Mars ain't the kind of place to raise your kids. In fact, it's cold as hell, and there's no one there to raise them if you did. And all the science I don't understand, it's just my job 5 days a week. A rocket man, rocket man. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man you think I am at home. Oh no, 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 I'm a rocket man. Rocket man, burning on his fuse up here alone. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time.
Wow, I'm gobsmacked. Wow, brilliant. Wow. Thank you so much, Sandy, for that. Wow. Who sang that? Elton John?
Elton John. It's
Uh-huh.
famously a very. It's a piano song, and yeah, I mean, I play it on piano, but I thought everybody plays it on piano, so I thought I'm going to try it on guitar, and just change a couple of things around a bit. I was supposed to hit the harmonics up here for it to do that, and I missed.
You sounded so great, actually, and you have a lot of comments here. Gabe Blot says, "Go Sandy," and Lan Vicapulong from Missouri, USA says, "Bravo," with a lot of claps. And Carol Baxter says, "Yeah," and Len Vicapulong added, "What a great guitarist and singer, Mr. Sandy Stewart, an awesome song." And
Oh,
Fred
thank you.
Sadako from Kobe, Japan says, cool. And Vivian Hernandez from Kobe, Japan as well says, hi, Sandy, she says. And Len Capulong says, amazing. And Carol Baxter says, sounding great, Sandy. Wow, thank you so much for that engagement. And okay, Sandy, every celebrity guest that I bring up in my show, I always ask them about this one since we are in the middle of pandemic and we as a musician are being hindered to do our music outside. So I want you to define COVID-19. Was it a curse, opportunity, or blessing?
It's all three. You know what? It's all three. It's a curse in that it's restricting our freedoms. It's a curse that it's taken so many lives. It's tragic that we're going through this. Um, but through the pandemic, I have met so many fantastic musicians. Some of the people that you've mentioned earlier, Anthony Stellato, Gabe Lott that you just mentioned. I would never have met these people, if it wasn't for us being locked down and because musicians then had to have an outlet to play music because we couldn't go to the normal clubs and bars and things that we played at.
Mm-hmm.
So we moved everything online, and it became an international community, and it's a
Definitely.
very, very supportive community that we have. There's I play on a lot of the groups. There's stories and songs and whiskey and strings and various different groups that I play on, and each of them, all of the musicians are really rooting for the other musicians, and you don't tend to get that when you're actually playing. There's more ego comes into it when it's a live face to face situation. But yeah, everybody is just really, really supportive.
Mm-hmm.
I've collaborated with people in America, Canada, in England that I would never have had the opportunity to collaborate with before, and it's given me a platform to get my music out there. So the original music that I'm creating, people are hearing it all over the world now. Australia, America, the Philippines, Japan. People are hearing it everywhere. So it's been a fantastic opportunity for that. And in terms of blessings, I think the blessing is that it has brought people together
Mm-hmm.
in that way. Even before the online music thing started, it did. It brought communities together, and people were helping each other again
Mm-hmm.
in the way that we used to help each other in the 60s and the 70s. People in the street making sure that everybody's got everything they need. That had stopped, but it brought it back again, and people started to look out for their neighbours and the rest of the community. So yeah, it's been a living hell for some, and for others, it's been there has been opportunity there, and good things have come out of it.
And I think the good takeaway that we treasure in the middle of pandemic would be the power of social media right now. And you said it a while ago. You said it right that yes, because of this social media platform, we tend to connect other artists all over the world. And I think this would be the best takeaway that we out of this pandemic. We tend to connect with because music is the universal language actually
Yeah.
to connect people around the world, and you said it right. We became global because of this platform. You said it right. Wow. And of course, yeah, and of course I need to shout out he is a film director, Fridel Milan. Thank you so much, sir, for watching. All right, Sandy, obviously you are a prolific songwriter. Can you please give us a bit preview on how can you be able to compose and write a song? How did you write a song? Was it during your most saddest part of moment of your life or happiest moment part of your life? Which is more effective on your end?
That's a really interesting question,
Thank
and
you.
You know, I think that when I'm in a sad place, I tend to go to the piano and I'll write on the piano. So lots of my piano songs are ballads. When I'm in a happy place, the guitar for me is it's a more kind of jaunty thing. You know, it's something that I feel that I can express joy better on guitar than I do on piano. Although in saying that, one of the songs that I'm going to play, the first song that I wrote that got onto an album, that was originally written as a piano ballad, but I've moved it over to guitar now. So that came from a very emotional place and was written on piano. And that was 1989, 1990 that was released. And it's the song still has the same emotion because it was written for my wife. It was played at it was played as the first record at our wedding. So that was the first record that we danced to. That was my wife Gillian's choice. I wasn't entirely happy about it, but you know what? The wife says that's going to happen, then that's going to happen. And the other song that I'm going to play, the most recent song that I've written, is it's almost like taking a look back at the 31 years that we've been together, and some of the things that have not gone quite so well, and that was written on guitar as well. But the process for me on certainly on guitar is that I'll find a chord progression that I like, and then I will find not words to fit in, but I'll find what the phrasing wants to sound like. So I might just I might just go bam ba-dam bam bam ba-dam bam bam ba-dam bam, that type of thing, and then once I've got the phrasing sorted out, I'll then start to fit words around it. So I have a book, well, probably more than one book of lyrics, and quite often those lyrics will fit into to some of the music that I've written. And the last thing that I do is actually sort out the melody. And that's kind of the opposite from the way that a lot of people do. A lot of people, they have a melody in their head, and they then right, okay, and then they find the chords behind that melody, and then they find the words to fit in with that. So I kind of do it in the complete opposite way. And I don't know if anybody's noticed as well, but I play guitar in the opposite way as well, because it's actually a right-handed guitar, but I'm playing it upside down, so the thick strings are at the bottom instead of the top. So it makes a different noise from the guitar, because I'm striking the higher strings, if you like, before the lower strings. So that's my process for writing, is that I'll find a chord progression first, and develop it from there.
That was brilliant, actually. Because I myself, I'm also a songwriter. I do first the melody first before the lyrics, but it depends on my mood. Because once you are a songwriter, you are a songwriter. In just the blink of your eyes, if you have some ideas, you can just jot it down and record the melody. Because from time to time, you tend to forget it. So yep. Okay, so Len Capulong says, I need to read her valuable message about this one. A million thanks to all versatile musicians, singers, for sharing your gifted talents to us music lovers. Music is life itself. Well said. Wow. And
I could not agree more with what Len just said there, because there are so many musicians who they really give up their time for free now to entertain people, and that's a fantastic thing to give, because you can't get time back. So yeah, huge amount of respect for everybody that does this.
Thank you. And of course, happy viewing to Miss Carmela Bitonio. She is also a singer here in the Philippines. Thank you so much, Miss Carmela Bitonio. Sandy, I need to tell you this before anything else. You look like a famous actor here in the Philippines, a veteran actor, Ronaldo Valdez. He is
No?
a very famous here in the Philippines, and also he look like you actually. Ronaldo Valdez. Okay, Sandy. At this point in time, of course, during these tough times, as I told you a while ago, we aren't allowed to do our music, definitely. But I want to ask you this: what keeps you going up to this moment?
Music.
Yes.
Yeah, producing music, being able to get what's in here and here,
Mhm.
out onto this, and out of here. It allows me to express myself. So I think you know what I write songs for myself, and if other people like them, then that's absolutely fantastic.
Mhm.
If they don't like them, it doesn't stop me from playing them, because I'm not, I'm not kind of a populist artist that I would only play the things that other people like. If I'm doing, generally it would be an hour long set that I would do, and if during that set I feel that I want to play such and such a song, but
Mhm.
it's not one of the popular favourites, I'll play that song because it's my way of expressing myself. Um, so yeah, although it's very important that the music that one writes does tick the boxes for other people, it's got to tick the boxes for the writer, first and foremost, because if the writer doesn't love the song, then nobody else is going to love the song because it's just not going to be performed properly.
Right.
Um, yeah.
Thank you. All right. Of course, that will never stop there. I will be asking you to perform one of your original songs and let the people know about your music, your original songs, your fantastic songs from the singer-songwriter all the way from Scotland, United Kingdom. Let's give it up for Sandy Stewart.
Yeah. Okay. So the first song that I'm going to play, the first original song that I'm going to play is it's a song called "Learning How to Fly," and it was written about my wife. It was written for my wife, and as I say, it was the first song at our wedding. Um, so yeah, I'll get on and play it, and listen out for the lyrics, and you'll know what I mean. There's something you should know, something I've been hiding. It happened long ago, came and changed my world. If I reach into my soul, I can find the words inside me. And the feelings I've been holding, God knows it's been long overdue. And now we're on solid ground. I've found I'm learning how to fly. Learning how to fly. I've found my new emotions, and I'm soaring high above the ground. all makes sense to me. As long as you believe in me, you believe in me. Only you can make me feel this way. Pick me up, take me down. With captured in your glow, I know I'm learning how to fly. All the colors of the rainbow are shining in your eyes. I see the stars and they tell me, show me the way. And you flow on. Now we're on solid ground. I found learning how to fly. I'm learning how to fly. I'm learning how to fly. Learning how to fly. I'm learning how to fly.
Wow. Just wow. Lovely. Sandy, please tell us about your song and what was the inspiration?
The inspiration was love. It was purely as it says in the song. It was that express, or that not being able to actually say I love you in a relationship, and so saying it in song. So there's something you should know. There's something I've been hiding. It happened long ago. You came and changed my world. And that was really what was going on at the time. And the song kind of developed from there, and it just it was everything that I was feeling at the time about the relationship. So yeah, that's where it came from.
Wow, well said. Thank you for that. And of course, I need to pull up their comments, of course. And Landy Capulong says, you can express your feelings and emotion through music. Thank you so much, Miss Lan. And Carol Baxter says, love this song. I know all the words. I'm from Scotland also. Wow, thank you so much. Welcome to the show, Miss Carol. And of course, Freddie Snedakor, Landy Kapulong, you're welcome, sister. All right. Thank you so much, my friend. And Tara Linder from USA says, great show. Thank you so much. And we have here, all right. Freddy Snedakor says, of course, cool Sunday, he said. And
Hey, thank you, Freddie.
and we also have Carol Baxter. Yeah, with a lot of claps. Thank you so
Yeah.
much to all the comments. Okay, Sandy. Since of course in Scotland, in your place, of course, there's a lot of singer-songwriters and musicians out there. Great musicians like you, of course. And I want to ask some personal, a bit personal. What set you apart from them?
It sets me apart from them.
Yes.
That's a really good question, Marvin. what sets me apart from other musicians? I think in terms of online musicians, what I see a lot of is people write a song and then go on and sing the song. I tend to perform the song. I feel the song as I'm playing it. So all of the emotions that I felt at the time when I wrote that, when I sing that, they all come back. So, for example, the song that I mentioned earlier that I'd written about my father. When I finished that, I'm kind of exhausted after playing it because the emotions coming out, and that comes out into the performance. I think I actually play with my eyes shut most of the time, because I'm kind of picturing the whole scene, the whole thing of how I felt at that time when I wrote that song, and what it still means to me. So I think maybe that sets me apart from a lot of musicians. There are a lot of musicians who do exactly the same thing. And in terms of the musicality, I'm not the world's greatest guitarist. I can strum away. I'm probably more proficient on piano than I am on guitar.
I hope to see you playing piano while singing soon.
Yeah. Well, I would need to do that through. I'd need to do that through OBS, which is a bit more
OBS,
complicated to come onto StreamYard. But yeah, if we can work that the technicalities out of that, then yeah, I'd be more than happy to come on and do some piano songs. So I think I kind of get by with the. I kind of get by with the level of ability that I've got on guitar. I think one of the other things that sets me aside is that if I'm doing a cover version, I never do the cover version as the song's been written. I always I make it my own. I listen to it, and it's some songs there are hundreds of different versions. So if I'm going to do a cover, I'll listen to as many different versions of that song as I can. I'll look into what was that person feeling at the time, because Wikipedia is a fantastic resource to find out what was Tom York thinking about when he wrote Creep, for example. It's all there, so you can kind of get into their head and see, okay, so how does that relate to me, and then I'll model the song that I'm going to do, and yeah, sometimes I change words, sometimes I change chords. I've even been known to change time signatures on some covers, but yeah, I don't. I think if I go back 2 years, at the start of the lockdown thing, I think I probably did used to sit with music in front of me, and I would look at it and I would play the song. But I think I've developed a lot over the course of the lockdown, and really understood what the music means to me, and what the performance of the music means to me, and what each individual song means to me. And yeah, I really want to be able to try and portray that to the audience, so that they can maybe pick up on the emotions that I'm feeling as well. So yeah.
Fantastic, actually. All right. Of course, obviously, you are really gifted and talented. How old are you when you started in the music business, in the music industry?
In the I was, let me see. That album was released in 1990. We were working in 89. Sorry, I should really have had all this worked out. And so I'd be 24, 25 when that album was released. I'd been playing guitar since I was 14, and keyboards since I was probably 16. But I was very much just a bedroom musician at that time. And one of the difficult things that I found in making the transition from being a bedroom musician to actually being a musician and playing with other people was that my timing was absolutely awful. You know, I was so used to that I just controlled the timing. When there was then somebody with a drum kit who was actually controlling the timing properly, I found it hard to keep up, and you know, I would speed up and slow down. So yeah, that was quite a steep learning curve for me. Was, you know, actually playing with other musicians like that. I then came out of the music industry altogether until about 2015. I formed a ukulele band called Ukulele Unison. And what I wanted to do was to form a band that could go into care homes and play songs from the 1940s, 1950s, 1960s for older people, people with dementia, etc. And there's 11 of us in the band. When we are allowed to perform, there's normally about 8 of us on stage that we go and play, and that's all cover versions that we do. And it's, as I say, it's some doo-wop stuff, and you know, just the music that people from that era loved. So we take that to them and just put on free concerts for them, so that they you know, they're getting a bit enjoyment. And one of the fantastic things about that is when we go into a care home, and you know, if there's a lot of people in there that are living with dementia, when you go in, you don't there's no spark in their eyes, you know, and they're kind of, you know, they're just there. As soon as you start to play, they know all the words, and you know, the head comes up, and some of them get up and start dancing, and you know, just it gets you right here every single time. So yeah, so that was the ukulele band was probably the thing that brought me back into you know, performing, and then the Casey and the Runaways thing just followed on from that. That I wanted to get a band out there, and that was mostly covers. We done one song that I'd written, and the rest was all covers that we done. But now, when I'm performing on either whether it be TikTok or Facebook or whatever, I think probably about 70% of the songs that I do will be my own songs that I do now. Since the first lockdown, I've written, I think it was 45 songs that I've written. There's been, I think, 3 or 4.
It's a compilation now. You can do your own album CD now.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, out of the 40, there's 3 or 4 of them were co-writes with other musicians, but out of the 40, there's probably 28, 29 of those that I would be proud to put out in an album. You know, a big extended album, obviously. But you know, some of the others are they're kind of, they're learning experiences, because you write it, you like it at the time, you leave it for a few weeks, you go back to it, and then you try and work it into something that really does mean something to you. And if that doesn't happen, then it gets put on the back burner. And there was one actually that I'd done that with recently, a song called Waiting, and I really liked the verses in it, and I really liked the pre-chorus, but the chorus, I just didn't like the chorus at all, and so I put it on the back burner, and I hadn't played it for probably a year, and then I went back to it, and the chorus just went like that. It just, you know, it jumped out at me, and you know, now it's a song that I'm more than happy to perform it. It's one of my favourite songs to play, actually. So yeah, even the ones that I would class as not being as good as I can do, they're still there, and you know, they will have a life at some point, because they're all my babies. They're all, you know, the songs are like children.
So amazing. You know, Sandy, while you are actually mounting all your music journey, it's really commendable for me that you form a ukulele band, a music with a purpose. You know what I mean? That you are serving and sharing your talents and your musicality in the care homes, in the dementia of old people. Because I just went back from London, UK. I used to sing in Parkview care home
Okay.
during the Christmas Eve. And as a matter of fact, yes, there's a lot of old age. You know, they feel sad, but when they hear music, they back on track. You know what I mean? They just, it's really commendable. So I would like to commend you for that. A music with a purpose. I salute you for that. Thank you
Thank you.
so much. Okay, we have here Freddy Snadokor from Kobe, Japan says, cool Sandy. Wow, thank you so much. And we also have here Malu the Comidum Lao, put a lot of emoji and claps. And Terry Linder says, great show. Thank you. Okay, in relation with that, Sandy, yes, we know for a fact that you mentioned a while ago that you started at least 24 to 25 years old. You know, I want you to ask this. What can you say as a musician? What can you say in your younger version of yourself in the field of music?
Um, yeah, yeah, okay. I think I would say to myself to be more confident in my abilities, because I think
Mhm,
back then, I I didn't see myself as being a musician. I seen myself as being somebody who played keyboards, who happened to write some songs that got onto
mhm,
an album.
mhm,
And I think just I think the phrase "being good enough" is coming to mind. That I would just say, you know what, you are good enough to do this. So get
mhm,
get out there, be confident.
mhm,
I don't have any regrets with what I've done. I mean, when I came out of music, because the family came along, and I needed steady income coming in. So I went
mhm.
and built a career. But I still continued to play throughout that time, but not to perform and not writing. Just really playing for my keep my hand in, and for my own enjoyment. And so yeah, I think that's the message is, you know what, you are good enough. So anybody who's out there who is who's younger and is playing, have confidence in yourself. If you don't have confidence in yourself, it's going to come across as that
Mhm.
you're going to be nervous, and people get nervous before they perform. It's just the way it is.
Definitely.
Without that adrenaline, the performance
Uh-huh.
won't be the same. But accept that, and accept the fact that you're good at what you do. Accept the fact that you're good enough, and that you can do it. It might take hard work. It might take a lot of. It might take a lot of pain, a lot of rejection, but at the end of the day, it's worth it. It's worth it because you're doing something that you love.
Mhm. All right. Thank you so much for that. Wow. We do appreciate it. And Sunday, of course, being a performer, of course, performing in front of the many people in the theater or or the music concert hall. Do you have any weird thing before coming up into the stage and perform? Do you have any,
Well,
preparation or?
uh, I this is completely the wrong thing to do,
Mhm.
but I would always smoke cigarettes before I went on, and then smoke cigarettes when I came off again. It was almost like this, the cigarette was a calming thing.
Mhm.
I've stopped smoking now. I think I'm on my fourth or fifth day of not smoking. So that's one that's going to be going.
Mhm.
So I need to find something else to not so much calm the nerves. It's just, you know, you do get into a routine of doing things. I have a vocal warm up that I do. I don't tend to warm up on the guitar. I just make sure that it's tuned, and then, you know, I'll play. But some breathing exercises, some warm up things that I know that they'll let me get to higher notes and to be able to project properly. So yeah, I think my warm up probably takes 15 minutes, something like that. So I would do the warm up, have a cigarette, do the warm up, have a cigarette, and then start. So the cigarette part's gone now.
Mine, Sandy. I drink ginger tea, actually.
Ah, okay, yeah,
Yeah,
fantastic.
yeah. Because of course, if you get nervous before prior your performances, you have this a blockage in my airway actually. So I need to clear it out. Okay, any guilty pleasure during your heydays or as up to this moment? Any guilty pleasure?
Guilty pleasures. I don't know. I used to love glam rock in
Mm-hmm.
the 70s, and some of the music, when I listen back to it now, I still think, you know what, that's actually good music. So I don't know if you would have had bands like the Sweets, Mark Bolan, T-Rex,
Mm-hmm.
all of these bands that, you know, to me they looked, if I look back now, they looked ridiculous, and you know, all their glittery costumes and things, but the music still stands as being good music, and you know, it doesn't matter about all of the hype and everything that was around that whole glam rock
Mm-hmm.
thing. Some of the music that came out of it was fantastic. So
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
probably glam rock.
Yeah. Okay, Sandy. How do you differ? No, no, no. How do you define your music? What kind of genre that you are pertaining to and showcase to the whole world?
Yeah, yeah. That's a really difficult one. I was on a radio show on Sunday, and I was asked that question, and I'm not able to answer that question. I think it's for others to kind of pigeonhole you and say, yeah, this is the type of music that
Mm-hmm.
Sandy does, because I think I think each of my songs is different, and to put it into a genre, I suppose you would say singer songwriter guitar type thing, would be quite a wide genre that I could fall into. But in terms of the styles of the music that I write, I do some ballads. I do some faster stuff. There's some kind of more humorous stuff
Mm-hmm.
that I do. So yeah, I think it's for other people to make that distinction as to, you know, where they're going to pigeonhole you. But I predominantly am a singer songwriter. So if that's a proper genre, um, that's where I'll be.
Yeah, there's a comment from Miss Len Vicapulong. She is from Missouri, USA, and she says there's a research shows smoking makes you relax and feel comfortable. Definitely, yeah, there
Yeah,
is. Okay, Sandy, before you sing your final song, your third song, what would be your valuable message to a young generation, a young musician out there who would want to follow anyone's footsteps like you?
yeah. I think music's changed so much now
Mhm.
that it's, you know, it's like a different beast entirely now.
Yeah.
Um, people can sell, you know, 1 million downloads and make, you know, very little money from it.
Mhm.
So I think if you're going into music to make money now, it's a completely different path that you would need to take than if you're making music that you love and want to share with the world, and want people to hear. I would say that it's very, very important to understand the contractual issues that can arise, because record companies, they're not selling Sandy Stewart, for example. They're selling a product, and they want to make as much money out of that product as they can possibly make, like any other business. And there are so many pitfalls that you could fall into. So if you are offered a contract, go to a lawyer who knows a bit about music, and just make sure that everything is in your favour, or as much in your favour as you can have it. Because yes, songs get stolen, borrowed.
Yes.
Contracts get reneged on, and it's a cutthroat industry. So be careful. Read contracts. Make sure that you know what you're getting into, and just don't get your fingers burnt. There's so many people that you can learn from, to make sure that you're not getting into that situation. So use other people. You're as a young musician, you are focused on your music, and you want to put it out there. You probably want to be famous, and that can override the kind of logical part of the brain that says, "Wait a minute, is this right? Is this right for me?" And they'll dive at the first thing that gets offered to them. Just be patient, and make sure that that what you're being offered is the thing that you want. So yeah, be careful.
Wow. Brilliant. Okay, I know your vocal cords right now is so tired right now, and might as well because we found of talking. Yes. Okay. Can we hear now your final song, my friend? Wow. Thank you
Of
so
course,
much.
I will
All
need.
right.
I'll need to tune up again, because I have a partial capo on the guitar for this song, and
Yep.
it messes up with the intonation. So just give
All
me
right.
1 second till we get this in.
People of the world, let's give it up for the music from the singer-songwriter of Scotland, United Kingdom, Sir Sandy Stewart.
Okay, so this song I just wrote at the end of last year, and it's called "I'll Change," and it's written retrospectively, and it goes back to probably 4 or 5, maybe even 6 years ago, at a time when I was drinking. I had an alcohol addiction, and I stopped drinking 3.5, nearly 4 years ago. And it was through conversations with my wife that I realised exactly what it was that I had put her through at that time, because I didn't think that I was really doing anything wrong, because I was kind of, I was functioning, I was holding down a job, and I thought family was okay and all of that. And it's been conversations with her since that kind of sparked this. So yeah, this is kind of I suppose a public apology for being selfish and thoughtless and all of these things that you tend to do when you're in the grips of that type of addiction. So this is called "I'll Change." Brought me peace. I tried to hide my demons. Always knew pull me up and help me make it through. All the times you sat alone, thinking, yeah, this time you'll phone. I had to have one more more, one more, one more. With the patience of a saint, colors in your heart to paint. The way I hit the ruder shore, when I gave you less, you gave me more. I don't expect the sun to shine, I don't expect to live forever. But what time I gotta wanna spend with you? I know there have been times when I've put things on my mind above you, but I loved you all my life. I never knew you had to hide your demons too. While I was getting in the way, but still you stayed despite the urge to spread your wings and re-emerge. Just one more chance, one more, one more, one more. With the patience of a saint, the colors in your heart to paint. The way I hit the ruder shore, when I gave you less, you gave me more. I don't expect the sun to shine, I don't expect to live forever. But one time I gotta wanna spend with you. I know there have been times when I put things on my mind above you, but I loved you all my life. I justified it in my mind, saying I'm not the cheating kind. You know you were always on my mind. I kept it in, I don't know why. I don't expect the sun to shine, I don't expect to live forever. One time I gotta wanna spend with you. I know there have been times when I put things on my mind above you, but I loved you all my life. Yeah. I'll change. I'll I don't expect the sun to shine, don't expect to live forever.
Wow, what can I say? What a brilliant song.
Thank you.
You move me actually. Entitled "I'll Change."
I'll
Wow,
change.
very inspiring song. You inspired me actually, Sunday, and
Yeah,
thank you so much for disclosing and accepting the fact that you conquer for being an alcoholic in your heyday, and you conquered it. You come up into a real, genuine musician, not only musician, but a genuine with genuine heart, a true version of yourself.
yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'll change. I think that would be your big hit if given a chance. And the message is so strong. It was a real deal. It's a life story. And
Yeah.
wow. Well, I don't know what to say. I love everything, the words, the lyrics, the way you express your music, the way you play guitar, the way you blink of your eyes, anything is really perfect. Oh my god.
Thank you.
And I almost cry because of course we can relate. Each and every one of us has this skeleton in our closet, and um, the mere fact that you accepted in my show, uh, disclosing such a very personal things in your life, and you prefer to disclose it, I salute you for that. You're such an inspiration. You grace my show brilliantly. Wow.
Thank you.
I don't know. I just, oh my God. The people also moved, okay, from Miss Carol Baster. Yeah, love it. Okay, I need to pull up this one. And yeah, love it. And of course, Jillian Stewart put a lot of claps, and Carol
Yeah.
Baster, awesome
Gillian
song.
Stewart's my wife. That's the Gillian is who the song was written for.
Oh, thank
So
you
yeah,
so much.
Gillian's watching. Hello, Gillian.
Yeah, and of course, singing with Ya, wow. And she added awesome song. And of course, again, singing with Ya and Gay Block says fantastic. Wow.
Thank,
And Miss Landvika Pulong says, what a versatile singer and a total performer, Mr. Sandy Stewart. Bravo.
thank you,
Wow. And she added, Miss Carol Baster says, a great song with a heart. Wow, lovely. And
thank
of
you,
course, Mom Jillian Stewart, Carol Baster, hello, lovely. Wow. And of course, Miss Brenda Isaacson, she is a marketing head in a Bonner Records. Bonner Records is a US based recording label. And yeah, thank you for that. And she says, we must always be careful on anything we sign. Great advice, Sandy. Thank you for sharing your personal experience and talent with us this morning. Wow.
you're
Thank you so much. Wow, wow, wow. And Vivian Hernandez says she is Vivian Hernandez is an international jazz diva, yeah, based in Japan, Kobe, and she says, "Yes, Sandy, nice to meet you. You're great.
oh,
Definitely." And Freddie Snadokor is also a multi-awarded musician based in Kobe, Japan. And he said, nice to see you, Sandy, and at Marvin's show tonight. Thank you so much.
thank
And
you.
of course, Mom Jillian Stewart, an awesome man. Wow. Thank you so much. And also, Miss Len Bicapulong says, hats off to you for telling the truth, Mr. Sandy Stewart. Bravo. Wow. The mere fact that when I invited you in my show, I didn't expect anything. I just expect you for being a singer-songwriter from Scotland, and I didn't expect that you have a lot of story to tell. I didn't expect that you inspire each and every one of us. Very commendable, and because of that, um, I truly love your craft, your arts and music. My respect.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much for gracing my show, Sir Santi. Anything to promote, sir? Your Facebook, your TikTok, your social media platform.
Yes, yes. If on YouTube, there's a piano version of the first song that I done, the Learning How to Fly song. There's a piano version of that up there. All of my music is up on. Well, not all of it. Most of my music is up on YouTube. My TikTok is Sandy Stewart Music. I've
I
got a
will follow you in on TikTok.
yeah, that would be fantastic. Yeah. So yeah, if anybody that's watching that's on TikTok, if you want to give me a follow, that'd be fantastic. I should be putting more content out and doing more lives, but I'm kind of focusing on some other projects that I've got just now. So I will get back. I just actually started TikTok in end of November. I started, and I think I'm at something like 1,000 followers. So yeah, I've a long way to go on TikTok, but yeah, it's fun. It's good fun. So yeah, Sandy Stewart Music, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. There will be an EP coming out next month. I hope towards the end of the month, as long as we manage to get everything sorted out on it. And yeah, that'll be on Spotify, Bandcamp, all of these places.
Wow, thank you so much. And of course, I need to shout out Miss Melanie San Jose says, hello, good evening. So Marvin Velasquez and to all the viewers, thank you so much. And I think um, Miss Gay Vlog put your YouTube channel here.
Oh,
Okay,
excellent. Thank you.
I will give a shout out and give a follow for this. And of course, I will subscribe. And Carol Buster says, what a great show. Everyone was fantastic. Thank you, Marvin. You're welcome, Mom. Thank you so much. All right. In behalf of Marvin Velasquez SongLists Show, well, I've been to London last December 8th until December 28th. It's just a matter of I didn't go to Scotland because there's a lot of rules and regulation because of this pandemic, and of course, I need to follow that, and I need to just stay in my bubble, and I'm planning to go back again for a series of shows this coming July, this 2022, and I hope to see you in Scotland. I will be visiting Scotland. That would be my itinerary soon, and in behalf of my show, Sir Sandy Stewart, you are very commendable. And thank you for gracing my show. It's an honor for me to have you. I hope this isn't the last that you will be appearing in my show. Anything, any good advice to all the musicians out there?
Good advice to musicians out there. Love what you do. If you love what you do, other people will love what you do, and keep doing what you do. Don't give up, because the prize at the end of it, for me anyway, isn't about fame and fortune. It's about being able to share something that might move somebody. For example, the change, as you pointed out, the I'll change. So everybody's got things that they have done in the past that they would like to change. So it's it will resonate with a lot of people. So for me, that's the thing, is follow what's in here. Um, don't go chasing after money, because a huge proportion of musicians don't make it rich. It's a tiny amount. It's like football
Yeah,
players. There are millions and
yeah,
millions of football players, and it's a tiny amount that actually make it to the top of the profession. So enjoy what you do and share what you do, and just make sure that you love what you do.
yeah. Wow, thank you so much. What a valuable, what an amazing man. What a gem in Scotland. Scotland must be feel proud of you for
Thank you.
having you.
Thank you.
And Lanby Kapulong says, before you go, she says, good luck, Mr. Sandy Stewart. You are so down to earth and grounded and humble person. Wishing you all the best. God bless you and more success in the future. Wow.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, guys. Thank you so much, Sir Sandy Stewart. Keep in touch. Of course, I'll be keeping you in touch in terms of music, and of course we can be friends. Of course, and you are my newly found friends. I like your valuable sharing your music, yourself, your heart, and your spirit into my Marvin Velasquez Only show. Keep the life goes on in your music goes on, and in the Filipino language says mabuhay ka. Mabuhay ka means good luck, long live. So God bless you. Look after yourself, and thank you so much. And guys, let's give it up for our celebrity guest all the way from Scotland, Sir Sandy Stewart. Thank you so much, sir.
Mobohika.
Yes. Wow. How was that, guys? He was so brilliant. Wow. Perfect. Whew. And Brandon Isaacson says, thank you, Sir Marvin. Wishing you much happiness and great show. Thank you so much, Miss Brenda. And of course, she added best wishes, Sandy. And Jillian Stewart says, fantastic show. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much, Jillian. And of course, Vivian Hernandez says, Mabuhay, Sandy. And Brandon Isaacson says, bravo. Stay tuned, guys. We have a song from, of course, Bonner Records, a new R&B artist, Magdalena Tool with her song Face Today. Here we go.
And entertainment news. Everyone is out today. Traffic is everywhere. Subways are packed. Streets are bumper to bumper because people are out facing a beautiful day. Speaking of a beautiful day, in entertainment news, after attending last night's special event, there is no doubt that rising R&B soul artist Magdalena Toll will be taking the music industry by storm. With her new hot single, Face the Day, here it is, Magdalena Toll.
Wow, thank you so much. Magdalena Tool is a good friend of mine, and she is an X Factor Poland and you Miss Eurovision winner. Face a Day. Wow. And of course, I'll be playing my newest song, Pera Cuarta sa Lapi, or Money, 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 Shoot at Brighton, England. And here we go. Pera Cuarta sa Lapi, or we must say Money, 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 composed by the famous award in 2019, Erasmo. Rusty Malilin. Here we go.
Ang galawan dito sa mundo ay kumilos ka sa buhay mo. Biyahe dito at biyahe doon upang kumita ka sa takdang panahon. Kay bilis ng oras at araw, mismo tayo'y magsigalaw. Pera at kwartang kay hirap hanapin, laging ipunin, wag wawaldasin. Kung sa loterya ka papalarin, sa Las Vegas doon nakatingin, lumingon ka sa Monaco na rin, baka sa Macau ka sweswertihin. Pera, pera, kwarta-kwarta na, salapi, salapi, salapi. Pera, pera, kwarta-kwarta na, salapi, salapi, salapi. Pera, pera, kwarta-kwarta na, salapi. Pera, kwarta-kwarta na, salapi, salapi, salapi. Pera, pera, kwarta-kwarta na, salapi. Salapi, salapi. Pera, pera, kwarta-kwarta na, salapi.
I think we're having some technical problem actually because of course, congratulations for my music video that was taken at Brighton, England, last December. I think that was December 20. Yeah, during my visit in London, UK. So I prefer and I choose Brighton because it's the song is all about money, 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 and yeah, we just have a technical problem actually. Mhm. And watch out for our movie soon to be uh, entitled Pera Cuarta Salapi. All right. So as early as now, I'm promoting now. Oh, all right. And of course, Carol Baxter says, great voice. Thank you so much. And she added, great song. And Landy Kapulong says, dollar, dollar, dollar. Yes, definitely dollar is the name. And yeah, of course, I need to pull up. Oh, all right. Sandy Stewart says, of course, our celebrity guest for tonight. Thank you all for all your supportive comments, everyone. It was a pleasure to be to be on the show with you, Marvin. Of course, my honor, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for allowing us to have you in the show, for for sharing your heart, your mind, your thoughts, yourself, your music, your genuine music into perfection. I love your music, especially the song "I'll Change." Wow. And Carol Baxter says, "Wow, something fantastic." Thank you so much. And all right, so it sounds pounds, pounds, pounds. Yes, definitely. Pounds. You know what? I did that MTV in Brighton, England. It was like all the English people actually during my shoot. They tend to approach me after that, and they took selfie with me and asking me about who I am. What about the video and all that. And so I'm so kind enough to answer each of their questions. And I think English people is one of the kindest and warmest supporters in terms of the music. They are really um, posh in terms of musicality and in the way they mingle foreigners like me. I'm an Asian, and I don't feel like I was away from the Philippines. I feel home. I feel home in the UK. Thank you so much. And yeah, Sir Freddy Stanocor says, nice Marvin, dollar, dollar, dollar. Yeah, dollar and euro and pounds. Yes, exactly. And of course, I'll be playing, of course, my newest song, Nag-iba ka na. This is a side projects UK recording label and composed by, of course, my promoter in London, Port Malinin. Nag-iba ka na in Tagalog, in English is You've Changed. This is a love song. Here we go. Nag-iba ka na, sung by yours truly. This will be out and streamable this coming January 25. So please, guys, stream and download Nag-iba ka na. Just click and just search Nag-iba ka na by Marvin Velasquez. Please help me as an OPM original Filipino music enthusiast and advocate here in the Philippines. Please help me to download and stream. It is already out this coming 25th of January. Nag-iba ka na. Here we go.
Nasaan ang mga halik, yung nag-iinit at nananabik, mistulang ulila akong kumakapit, ikaw pala'y di na pumipikit. Nagsawa marahil ang puso at sa pagsuyo lagi ka nang lumalayo, dahil dati-rati tayo'y nasa ulap, ngayon gabi-unan ang kayakap. Nag-iba na ang ihip ng hangin, nag-iba na ang isip, pati na ang damdamin. Di na tumitibok gaya ng dati. Bakit nga ba nag-iba ka na? Masdan mo, may ka ba sa aking dibdib? At tayo ay nasa panganib, maligtas pa kaya ang pagmamahalan? Ano nga ba ang tunay na dahilan? Nag-iba na ang ihip ng hangin, nag-iba na ang isip, pati na ang damdamin. Di na tumitibok gaya ng dati. Bakit ka na? Di ba nangako tayo sa isa't isa na ang pag-ibig ay di magbabago? Nag-iba na ang ihip ng hangin, nag-iba na ang isip, pati na ang damdamin. Di na tumitibok gaya ng dati. O bakit nga ba nag-iba na ang ihip ng hangin, nag-iba na ang isip, pati na ang damdamin. Di na tumitibok gaya ng dati. Bakit nga ba? Sabihin mo, sinta, bakit nga ba nag-iba ka na?
Wow. That was Nag-iba ka na, and shoot location would be at Richmond Park in the city of London, and some other clips are from Wimbledon. Yeah, in London. And please help me to download and stream this 25th of January. Your support would be much appreciated. Let's help each other's back. And I just signed a contract from recording label based in London, Side Projects Music Production, owned by my promoter, of course, Port Malilin, and my producer as well, Maestro Erasmo Rusty Malilin. And thank you so much, because my Pera Quarta Salapi, it goes up to almost 40,000 views now in Facebook, in Erasmus Star Talents in Entertainment Management. I think, okay, let me pull up this one. I hope it would be. Mhm. I think this is already, as far as I know, it's already 38,000 views as of this moment. After 2 weeks, it goes up 30 38 no, 38,000 views as of this moment. This Pera Quarta Salapi. Wow. So please help me like, share, and comments with this Pera Quarta Salapi. Shoot at Brighton, England. Thank you so much, guys. Love it. That was what we call this. Para kwarto salapi or money. All right. Okay. I need to shout out to all the people. Of course, Freddy Snetter, of course, says that was too cool, bro Marvin. Thank you so much, Sir Freddy. And Brandon Isaacson, bravo, my dear friend. Okay, thank you so much. And Carol Baxter says, without knowing the words, still love it. Wow, thank you so much, Miss Carol. That was the story about a couple who changed their feelings, something like that, and it's about um, changing, change of heart, something like that. And Len Bicapolong says from Missouri USA says, "Nag-iba ka na," a very heartfelt song. You change, but I never change. Wow. And Carol Baxter says, "I love you. I love your voice, Marvin." Wow, thank you so much, Mom Carol. And Nimpa Miranda Rivera from Pangasinan. Hello! Naimbag grabe amin apo, dita. Idsikaro, idsikara. Am I say right? All right. So, singing with you. Thank you so much, Miss Nimpa Miranda Rivera, for the thoughts. And Carol Buster says, beautiful song. And Brenda Isaacson says, we'll always help you anyway. We can, all right. Okay. We'll always help you any way we can, for you have brought us so much joy during this pandemic. So Marvin, thank you so much. And Miss Vivian Hernandez says, I love this too, kapatid. Thank you so much po. And yep, here we go. I'll be playing one of the most enjoyable and what we call this, a very happy-go-lucky song, okay, from a good friend of mine from Pennsylvania, USA, Miss Brenda Isaacson's duet with Mr. James Palmer. Here we go.
One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. Hear the children crying. Hear the children crying. Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright. Let them all pass the dirty remarks. There is one question I'd really like to ask. Is there a place for the hopeless sinners who has turned all mankind just to save his own belief? One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. As it was in the beginning, one love, so it shall be in the one Lord. Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright.
Wow. That was One Love, and they have their newest single, all right, under Erasmus Star Talents in Entertainment Management, soon to be out, all right, coming soon, entitled Let's Party, from, of course, Brad Isaacson and James Palmer. I've already heard the song. It was fantastic, actually. I've heard that they will make their own. There's some changes, actually. I think they will be redo or re-recorded soon to be. All right. And of course, of course, I need to shout out. And Carol Baxter says, beautiful song. All right, okay. And Lambi Kapulong says, fabulous duo, Mr. James Palmer and lovely Brenda Isaacson. Lovely song. And Freddie Snedor says, nice partners, Brenda and Deems. And yep, my next playlist would be from one of the most coolest MTV ever, from a good friend of mine, of course, from Pennsylvania, USA, Danny Lynch, with the song Gravity.
I'm so glad that I found you. You're my very best friend. Can't imagine life without you. Here I am, it's all I can do. You keep me so alive. You're the reason why I never wanna lose my
Wow, that was Gravity from a good friend of mine, of course, from Danny Lynch. And Miss Beaver and I says, I love this too, Mr. Gravity himself, Danny Lynch. And of course, Brandon Isaacson put a lot of flowers, claps, and emoji. Danny Lynch, Pennsylvania, USA. Pennsylvania, USA's own. Wow, definitely. And of course, so Freddie said, of course, that's Gravity. I like this song. Wow, indeed. And of course, I also love this song from Miss Vivian Hernandez. Feel the love. Let's feel the love tonight, guys. Here we go.
Pray for a world at peace and for the children to have enough to eat. Hope that we're not too late to learn how to love all and stop all the hate now. Can you feel the love fill your soul? It's what makes life worth living, makes us whole. With children at your feet, it makes it all complete. Build your foundation and grow. Can you feel the love of those who follow you along life's bumpy road? All the people that you meet are memories to keep. Build your foundation and grow. To survive, to survive, to survive. Oh, love, 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 love. Love is the answer. Where is utopia? Is it a myth or a fable? Then what are we doing here now? Can you feel the love fill your soul? It's what makes life worth living, makes us whole. With children at your feet, it makes it all complete. Build your foundation and grow. Can you feel the love of those who follow you along life's bumpy road? All the people that you meet are memories to keep. Build your foundation and grow. To
I love that song ever since, composed by Sir Alan Chung, and of course, sung by international jazz diva from Kobe, Japan. And my next place would be from Anthony Stells of USA with a song, one of my favorite songs, So Long Saloon, from Anthony Estelato, also known as Anthony Stells.
Sitting in the corner like there's nobody there, lying in the shadows of the thick in the air, always on the welcome for the ones we have seen for so long. Isn't any other place for those who have gone, to think of all the chances for their name to live on. They gather in the corner and they try one last tune at the so long saloon. So long saloon. So long saloon. So long. The majors and the minors, but the notes are their own. There's no one there to hear them, so they play all alone. The dark upon the night has been the only one there for so long. Once upon a chance they were the brightest of lights. They played among the kings and queens of heavenly nights. Now the conversation is a gray and a blue at the so long saloon. So long saloon. So long saloon. So long saloon. Hard times are over. No need to run for cover. Each tune was a song of love from somewhere above. It was never up to you. Sitting in the corner 'cause there's too many there. Nothing in the shadows, but it's all you can bear. Eternity is calling, so you'll play to the room at the so long saloon. So long saloon. So long saloon. So long saloon. So
So Long Saloon. Wow. And the next playlist would be from Sir Freddie Sedocor. No wrestling, no beer. Here we go.
Let me tell you, baby, you're the one that drives me crazy. Every time I think of you and all the freaky things we do, that's why you're always
Wow. Okay, it's time to be corrected, of course. Music composed by Alan Chung and music video produced by Freddy Snedacor, arranged master mixed by Sir Butch Montserrat. Feel the love. Feel the love to everyone. Wow. And of course, I need to shout out, of course, um, Mom Susan Omaye from greetings everyone from California, USA. Thank you so much, Miss Mom Susan Omaye, for watching. And our celebrity guest a while ago says Sandy Stewart, says Anthony R. Stellato. Yay! It's Stells. He's playing a full 1 hour show on giving gigs at 2 a.m. GMT. Let's take note of that. And Lan Bicapulong says, "What so powerful voice." Thank you so much, Miss Lan Bicapulong. And Freddy Snedacor says, "Thank you, bro Marvin, for playing my songs as always." And Freddy Snedacor, of course, arigato gozaimasu. All right. And Brother Asakson, yeah, so pretty. And all right now, Freddy Snedacor, Vivian Hernandez says, and thank you, Sister Brenda. And Landy Kapulong, what a powerful voice, Mr. Freddy Snedacor, awesome song. And Freddy Snedacor put a lot of hand. All right. I just want to invite you guys for my inclusion. Yes, this would be on okay, let me check. I think this would be on January 20, Thursday. All right, January 20, 2022, Thursday virtual concert. Time, okay, time in the US is 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. entitled The Loop. Live StreamYard on The Loop FB page. I think this could be where is it? Yeah, in Massachusetts. I will be included with this The Loop virtual show, of course, with Linda Marks, Will Macmillan, Dan and Willett, and of course, Ursuli Marvin Velasquez. I think in America it's January 20, all right, Thursday, but here in the Philippines, January 21 from I think 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. in the morning here in the Philippines. Yep. That would be entitled The Loop, a virtual show. Perfect. Wow. Thank you, Miss Linda Marks, for including me on the show. All right. So, of course, I'll be playing the song from Jason Brian Migala. This is a song of praise. He is a singer-songwriter all the way from Queensland, Australia. A good friend of mine, Jason Brian Bigala, with the song "The Son of God Born Today." Here we go.
In Bethlehem, in a manger of hay, he died for us and took our sin away. The Son of God, Christ Jesus, born today. Hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, praise the Lord. Hallelujah, Praise the Lord. They came to see him on this day, the Lord our Savior in a bed of hay. They followed the star till break of day. They brought gifts and placed them where he lay. Hallelujah. 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 Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. 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 Praise the Lord. The Lamb of God, born today, a miracle in time, the birth of Christ. He shed his blood so we might live, the Son of God, born on this day. Hallelujah. 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 Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord.
Wow, that was Jason Brian Bigala from Queensland, Australia. And of course, I need to show this one to you all. Once upon a time, I've met an Hollywood actor and a movie and TV actor. He is also a model, a fashion model, and of course, commercial model. And he used to hang out with different types of celebrity in Hollywood. And I need to show this one for you. With the name of a good friend of mine, we often talk to each other in terms of music, and he was so charming and nice guy, a grounded one, even though he's a huge one. Roland Duet, a singer-songwriter from USA. Here we go. I need to show up this one for all of you. Okay.
Showtime, everybody. Is this really necessary? Yes, it is. Let's go.
Quit bitching, Farmer. This is the part you do get paid for.
Rachel, can you give us a couple minutes?
Oh, sure.
How do you like our city?
Oh, I love it. You know, I love Miami. Take my love.
Okay, we're rolling. Showtime, everybody. Is this really necessary? Yes, it is. Let's go.
Quit bitching, Farmer. This is the part you do get paid for.
Rachel, can you give us a couple minutes?
Oh, sure.
How do you like our city?
Oh, I love it. You know, I love quiet.
Take my love.
All right, guys. It says here that Throwback Thursday this year, 2022, marks the 13th. All right, let me check. All right. Oh, okay. All right. So I need to read this one because I'm so delighted with the post. Okay, Throwback Thursday by Roland Duet. This year, 2022, marks the 13th or the 30th anniversary of the film The Bodyguard with Kevin Costner and Whitney Houston. It was the second highest grossing movie of 1992. Aladdin was number one. 10th highest grossing movie of all time up to that point, and spawned what is still the best selling movie soundtrack of all time. And how many of you have seen this movie? Of course, mine as well. I've seen it several times, of course, because I've watched it in the big screen back then, multiple times, and never knew that I was the news reporter interviewing Rachel Maron, Whitney Houston, on the patio of what we call this Fontainebleau Hotel in Miami Beach way back when. If you blink, you'll miss it. But I bet you'll notice next time you watch it. So let's watch again.
Okay, we're rolling. Showtime, everybody. Is this really necessary? Yes, it is. Let's go.
Quit bitching, Farmer. This is the part you do get paid for.
Rachel, can you give us a couple minutes?
Oh, sure.
How do you like our city?
Oh, I love it. You know, I love quiet.
Take my love.
Wow. And as a matter of fact, all right, so let me check. I used to comment in everyone, in everyone posted in Facebook, and specifically to a good friend of mine, Roland Jewett, and he used to be he play as a reporter in, wow, The Bodyguard. My God, that's really huge Hollywood movie. And good thing is, he was a celebrity guest back then, 2 months ago, here in Marvin Velasquez SongLists Show. And as a matter of fact, he was the one modeled the huge brand, the eyewear brand Ray-Ban in the whole world. Actually, I used to saw his billboard in the big billboard here in the Philippines. So good thing that we became friends. So thank you so much, Roland Duet, for being one of the best in your field, being recognized as as an actor and Hollywood actor, Hollywood artist, and yet you are still accommodating, grounded, and humble. And because of that, I'll be playing your song entitled "What Did You Do in the War, Daddy?" This song actually was been nominated in some of the music awards, Hollywood Music Awards, uh, media awards in Hollywood. Actually, he was being nominated by this song entitled "What Do You Do in the War, Daddy?" by a good friend of mine, a singer-songwriter from USA, Roland Duet, the one who played reporter in the famous grossing movie of all times, The Bodyguard. Here we go.
I shot at the enemy until they were dead. That's what I did in the war, sonny. That's what I did in the war. What did you see in the war, Daddy? What did you see in the war? What did you see in the war, Daddy? What did you see in the war? I saw young soldiers losing their lives and not really knowing what for. They orphaned their children and widowed their wives. That's what I saw in the war, honey. That's what I saw in the war. Who did you kill in the war, Daddy? Who did you kill in the war? Oh, tell me, who did you kill in the war, Daddy? Who did you kill in the war? I killed some people that I never met, just so we could even the score. But some of their faces I'll never forget. That's who I killed in the war, sonny. That's who I killed in the war. I fought 'cause the government told me to fight for reasons they kept obscure. They told us that what we were doing was right. That's why I fought the war, honey. That's why I fought the war. How do you feel about war now, Daddy? How do you feel about war? Oh, tell me, how do you feel about war now, Daddy? Tell me, how do you feel about war? I wish I could tell you your daddy was proud of keeping his country secure. Yeah, but all I can think of is all of the innocent victims and friends and brothers, husbands and fathers and sons that aren't with us anymore. And that, yeah, that's what I did in the war.
Wow. That was Holland Duet, actually. A very nice message. And the next playlist would be my first ever bossa nova song entitled Tabing Dagat, composed by Erasmo Malinin, who's watching right now. Hello, Sir Rusty Malinin, all the way from London, UK. All right, thank you so much for tuning in, sir. And of course, yep, arranged by Sir June Malilin. And this would be my first ever bossa nova song entitled Tabing Dagat. And of course, I would like to commend TV station Net 25. Here we go at Letters in Music.
Para tayo nasa tabing dagat. Kaya naman mga letters in music, let's give it up for Marvin Velasquez.
ng simoy ng hangin dito sa dalampasigan. Sikat ng araw dito sa karagatan ay paraiso. Ligaya sa buhay na malaya sa saya. Bawat hakbang sa buhangin ay bakas ng alaala. Agos ng alon sa markang nilakaran, dagling naglaho sa isang igla. Halika sa tabing dagat at do'y lumangoy. Langoy tayo, pagkita sa buong mundo, ikaw at ako. Dito sa tabing dagat, tayo ay magsayaw ng todo-todo at ikembot ang balakang Latino sa tiyempo. Agos ng alon sa markang nilakaran, dagling naglaho sa isang igla. Halika sa tabing dagat at tu'y lumangoy. Langoy tayo, pagkita sa buong mundo, ikaw at ako. Sa tabing dagat, tayo ay magsayaw ng todo-todo at ikembot ang balakang Latino sa tiyempo. Halika sa tabing dagat at do'y lumangoy. Langoy tayo, pagkita sa buong mundo, ikaw at ako. Sa tabing dagat, tayo ay magsayaw ng todo-todo at ikembot ang balakang. At ikembot ang balakang. At ikembot ang balakang. Latino sa tiyempo. Latino sa tiyempo. Latino sa tiyempo.
Wow! Of course, that was Tabing Dagat. And my next playlist would be My Love Diary from Miss Cynthia Garcia. Here we go.
Book, and I call it my love diary. It's a compilation of inspirational stories of love in this great big wide world. Love stories to be shared for lovers everywhere, of passion, of attraction, and of tenderness. and wisdom to be learned over my love diaries is just to love and to be loved in return. My love diaries, my love diaries, a collection of love stories here in my heart. My love diaries, my love diaries, memorable and so adorable in life. All our stories to be shared for lovers everywhere, of passion, of attraction, and of tenderness, and wisdom to be learned over my love diaries is just to love and to be loved in return. My love diaries, my love diaries, a collection of love stories here in my heart. My love diaries, my love diaries, memorable and so adorable in life. Love stories to be shared for lovers everywhere, of passion, of attraction, and of tenderness, and wisdom to be learned over my love diaries is just to love and to be loved in return. And wisdom to be learned over my love diaries is just to love and to be loved in return. And wisdom to be learned over my love diaries is just to love and to be loved in return. It's just to love and to be loved in return. It's just to love and to be loved in return. My love diaries.
Wow. Arigato gozaimasu. All right. My next blues would be Sir Rusty, Erasmo Merlilian's composition and arranged by who arranged this one? I think Danny Lynch. With a song Crossroads. Here we go.
Every day we make life decisions to satisfy our feelings. crossroads. Which way should I go? Which way should I choose? Should I go forward? There's no turning back. Which road would lead me into pain? Come to me, rescue me. Don't know what to do. Which road will make me blue? Is it this way, or is it that way? Don't know which way to go. Oh, I'm out to blow. Surely my heart will be hurt. Crossroads, 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 crossroads. Crossroads, 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 crossroads. Crossroads, 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 crossroads. Crossroads, 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 crossroads.
Brilliant. Yeah. And the next playlist would be from the just crooner of the Philippines, Mr. Rico Garcia. And here we go with a song, Love Struck in London Square, composed by Maestro Erasmo Malilin, arranged by Sir June Malilin. Here we go.
Strolling up Russell Square, gazing down Soho Square, walking through Piccadilly, we found ourselves in Berkeley Square. Love struck in London Square. Eros, watch over us, taking some photographs, souvenirs that last forever. We're all together in Leicester Square. Love struck in London Square. And as we dance in Trafalgar Square, holding hands with magic in our eyes, our hearts became one in Golden Square. Love struck in London Square. Then at Parliament Square, Big Ben started to share. Bells pealed all day to greet us. People stared at the two of us. Love struck in London Square. we dance in Trafalgar Square, holding hands with magic in our eyes. Our hearts became one in Golden Square. Love struck, ooh, love struck, love struck in London Square.
That is Mr. Rico Garcia. This is from the Philippines. And Ma'am Susan Umaya says, stay safe, take care, everyone. Yes, we did. Thank you so much for that thoughts and reminders, Ma'am Susan. And Lambi Kapulong says, you have a spectacular show today, Marvin. Thank you very much for the wonderful entertainment. Take care, everyone. And Miss Susan Umaya says, healing prayers for you, Mr. Rico Garcia. He will be, Rico Garcia, he will be okay. Yeah. And, yep. Of course. And Brenda Isaacson says, sending prayers and well wishes for speedy recovery for Rico. And Len Bicapulong says, gorgeous song, Mr. Rico Garcia, praying for your quick healing. And of course, Len Bicapulong added, awesome song, Mr. John Lynch. And yep, of course, Len Bicapulong says, hello, Dulce. Wow, thank you so much. Perfect. And of course, I'll be playing the song from the studio. They are a singing duo and a couple, of course. A good friend of mine, Miss Kristen Stork and Jeremy Stork from, they are from Melbourne, Australia, also known as Studio. Here we go, entitled Even If It Rains Tomorrow.
Driving home down that lonely road, can't stop thinking of you. When times got tough, we did enough just to make it through. We worked through all the hard times, baby, trying to get it right. 'Cause when it worked, we'd celebrate, party through the night. Even if it rains tomorrow, there'll be sunshine in your day. Like the tears that come from sorrow, lift me up tomorrow. There'll be sunshine in your day, like the tears that come from sorrow. Lift me up, take my blues, even if it rains tomorrow. There'll be sunshine in your day, like the tears that come from sorrow. Lift me up, take my blues. Lift me up, take my blues. Lift me up, take my blues away.
That was from the studio. All right. And of course, welcome to the show, Mom Dulce, the young one. The young one. Thank you so much, ma'am. Welcome to the show. And welcome for viewing Marvin Velasquez SongLists Show. And she said, thank you. Love this. Thank you so much, ma'am. And she added, hi, Len. Thank you so much. Welcome to the show, Mom Dulce, the young one. And Brenda Isaacson says, great song and video. Christine and Jeremy Store, you two are great. Thank you so much. And Landy Kapulong says, fabulous duo, Studio Mr. Jeremy and Christine Sorg. Even if it rains tomorrow, a very meaningful song, hopeful song, my favorite song. Love this song. Love. And Miss Susan Umay says, love the rhythm. And she added a lot of tops. And of course, we have here, yep. Miss Susan Umaye says, stay safe, take care. And yep. And she added, Miss Susan Umaye, spread love. All right. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for viewing for tonight, actually. And it's great and honor for me to have you all tonight. And of course, I would like to thank you all who viewed for tonight, and most especially, of course, to my celebrity guest, a singer-songwriter with genuine heart and this greatness in his music, for being brave enough to disclose a very personal things happen in his past life. And of course, I would like to thank Sandy Stewart from Scotland. He is a singer-songwriter and brilliant artist actually. And thank you so much for all. And my show, Marvin Velasquez SongLists Show, is now every Friday, 9 p.m. Philippine Standard Time. And to all the sponsors who give their pledge for our upcoming movie this coming April 2022. Pera Cuarta Salapi, produced by Erasmus Star Talents in Entertainment Management, and of course, Sir Erasmus Rust Malinin. And yeah, so to all the people and to all my friends all over the world who would want to share their blessings towards this movie, please do so. Please give support to the independent movie. All right. This would be our first ever movie under Erasmus Star Talents and Entertainment Management. Please give your share. Any amount will do actually. Uh, that would be much appreciated. And good night, guys, in America. Good morning or good afternoon in all over the world. Thank you so much for tuning in. My show will be every Friday, 9 p.m. Philippine Standard Time. And we have a celebrity guest, again, a celebrity and international artist as well. And here we go. This is Marvin Velasquez, your boss honorable prince of the Philippines, saying, in every stone that you've been thrown on you, don't be hurt, don't fight back. Instead, that stone, collect them and build an empire. So, good night, everyone. See you next Friday. Thank you so much for tuning in. In behalf of Erasmus Star Talents in Entertainment Management. Good evening and good night.